It's week 2 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Who knows what we're in store for here?
And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17, that's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camp, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that...
The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Now a give to Warren, running right. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. But some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Again, he finds an opening. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dragons will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number one, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his 2nd, 3rd check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result.
Now, a 2nd down throw from Carr. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Carr working out of the gun. Now a loose football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate that ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. The Dragons offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to keep it himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. 3rd and 5. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Daniels now on first down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Warren. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. One more time with Warren. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Dragons, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Tigers offense ready for their 2nd possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. We are through 1. It's a close game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that's gonna be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Carr. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dragons offense ready for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Daniels. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. Give him 16 there and a 1st down. They put Wilson in motion. On 1st down, Daniels. There he goes again. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout for injury. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He'll tuck it and take off.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On the handoff, here comes Mitchell. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. That his first touchdown of the new year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Tigers offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
A run here with Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for them.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Here's Jake Camarda now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Dragons offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. That one knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he'll get this up to the 44. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop. What can they do here on third down and 7? They put Wilson in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He runs with it. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A tight end in motion now. On first and 10, here's Daniels. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. On first and 10, it's Warren. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Third and 6. They bring a tight end in motion left. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Dragons add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Tigers offense ready to get back at it. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts first and 10. Play action now. It's Carr. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a second down. Carr now. Open down the field is Mayer, the tight end. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Now, Carr. That's the first-round rookie out of Ohio State, Marvin Harrison Jr.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a clinic tape as far as how do you rush the quarterback. From all 3 levels, their ability to get the quarterback on the ground is pretty remarkable, and it's still early here in the game, and if this offense doesn't get going here and protect the quarterback, we could be looking at a record-setting performance.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Carr. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 47 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And his guys are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll throw with Daniels. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Williams in motion. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
So we have reached the intermission in what is right now a 13-point game, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit.
For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up.
I fumbled the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want, but now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier, because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. The Tigers line up for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Dragons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They'll break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw is Carr. He'll try to run for it.
That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. The visitors' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The tight end motioning left here. They'll go play action here with Daniels.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 1st down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Warren. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force fourth down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the first down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll run again. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A 19-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They put Wilson in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Jamal Adams with the good coverage, able to break that one up for the defense. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down. Tight end going in motion here. Now Daniels throwing on 1st. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and long. Now Daniels. Here's a screen set up for Warren.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dragons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line.
Anytime you have a big completion like that, Mike, all of the focus tends to fall on the quarterback and the receiver, and rightfully so. But when you have the pass protection that allows you to attack downfield, your quarterback is so much more comfortable in the pocket. That's total team offense on display right there with that big pickup.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back is Carr. That is caught at the 3. And he will score! Game on! Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown Tigers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. They'll go play action with Carr. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a two-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff to Warren. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the zone read, Daniels gonna hang on to it. Jaden Daniels inside the 20. And he is gone. 72 yards. It is a touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Carr. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down, Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This is fielded well short of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one. 3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off. And Daniels will have the 1st down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact. Here's Warren. And he will get into the end zone. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Dragons. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dragons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. To throw, it's Carr. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Now, Carr. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Michael Mayer, the tight end, was targeted with that one. And 3rd down coming up. Carr. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And that'll be in and out of his hands. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The Dragons' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And it would appear they're on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. A run up the middle with Warren. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. On third down, they go with Warren. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dragons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Tigers offense and Marvin Harrison Jr. getting set for their next drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Carr to throw. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. First down throw for Carr. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. Carr. He's got the tight end, Mayer. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Carr working out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Carr now. The Dragons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. On the handoff, this is Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On second down, it's Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. A carry here for Warren.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Tigers offense headed back to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is brought in. A big connection to flip the field. as they get across midfield on that one. Carr now to throw on first down. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Carr. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout for injury. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rattler now back to throw. Right back to Moore. Another grab. And he's going to be taken down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination.
That is caught by the tight end, Michael Mayer. Touchdown, Tigers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The Dragons offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A give left side for Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.